Hello one and all. So, Last of Us Season 2 is out on Now TV in the UK or Max in the US, depending where you're from in the world. I've got to watch the first 3 episodes and I just thought, why not do a first impressions on this second season? And so I do first impressions for some shows every once in a while. It doesn't have to be a new show. It could be an older show or even something that's just been out for a while. And it's just a wee thing if I feel like doing every once in a while. But with The Last of Us Season 2 being released, I've seen the first 3 episodes as they've been released right now. I just thought, why not anyway? Of course, Bella Ramsey and Pedro Pascal return as their characters as Ellie and Joel Miller. And so, Last of Us Season 1, I loved it so much. I've reviewed it if you want to check it out. It completely, is based on the game extremely well. And I also love the Last of Us game as well. And I think Season 1 is some of the best TV I've ever seen. I love it. And I think HBO truly knows how to make TV show with that and the Penguin. It really can make some good shows, I think, anyway. So with Season 2, I was very interested to see how it turned out, especially with the controversy between The Last of Us Part 2 game. I mean, I've played both games myself. I mean, I liked Part 2 and didn't love it like the first game. The gameplay was so good, but the story at times bit naff, particularly with Joel's character, which we're going to get into a bit. It's probably going to be, there's going to be some spoilers for the first 3 episodes, so in case if you haven't seen them, go watch them first, then come back, unless if you don't care, welcome anyway. So, Ellie and Joel, are set on nicely, as sort of father figures and daughter figures. Together between the two anyway. They're settled in the snow area, which, by the way, the camera work for the TV show is still amazing to look at as well, as much as it is with the first season. I mean, and so the actors themselves, Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, they both work extremely well together when they're on screen. And then of course you're introduced some newer characters, which are of course from the Part 2 game, particularly Abby, who is sort of the protagonist female character played by Kaitlyn Dever, who I thought was really good here. And then of course you have Dina, who is sort of the gay lover to Ellie, because of course they are going to incorporate with that relationship somehow in the show from the Part 2 game. And so we get to see a bit of that in episode 3. And so of course the big thing in episode 2, I'm going to mention anyway, as of now anyway, I need to get it done anyway. And so we see Joel in a bad situation, and so Abby has a golf stick in her hand, just killing Joel, and yes, Joel gets killed off here. And so now it's just Ellie herself, and then of course Dina, because of course they are gonna somehow continue as the season goes along. And yet killing off a big star and a main character is a very ballsy move. And this isn't the only time we've seen that. I mean, there's been plenty of movies and TV shows and games that have done that. But this is a prime example anyway. Joel, who's a big character, and of course Pedro Pascal, who's a big actor playing the character of Joel in the show, getting killed off, and I'm going to be honest with you, I was actually kind of more emotional within the show compared to the game. as far as this season is concerned, based on my opinion, I think season 1 is a much better season so far anyway. Never know what can happen, but I think that it was extremely satisfying the first season. But of course, we're only just 3 episodes in the second season. I mean, the pilot episode in the first season I thought was just great. You know, the first episode for season 2 was fine, but definitely nothing like the pilot episode from season 1, I think anyway. And so then we lead into episode 3, where of course we get to see Ellie and Dina sort of beginning their sort of gay relationship. And I think the way they've done it so far is pretty good. And so overall, guys, this is just a quick first impressions anyway. That's kind of the whole point for me with these first impressions videos that I would do every once in a while. So Last of Us Season 2, I think, is off to a fine start. I'm not blown away or anything. I certainly was emotional with what happened to Joel anyway. But I think the acting has been great. Of course, the look of the show is still fantastic. But I think there's definitely some more to come anyway. Of course, there's more big stuff to happen, but we've had a big thing already anyway, within episode 2 of Joel dying. And so now it's just Ellie herself. So I'd be very curious to see how it turns out. And there you go, guys. That was my first impressions on Last of Us Season 2. Didn't plan on doing this originally because I usually tend to wait until when a certain season or even a show is kind of finished. Depending on my mood, of course. But I just thought, why not anyway? Because, you know, might as well. But comment down below, let me know what you guys personally think of Season 2 of Last of Us. I mean, do you think it's yet to get better like I think? Let me know below in the comments. But as always, if you're new to my channel, please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, share this video, notify that bell before you leave. And if you're new, please feel free to do everything I just said. But if you're a returner, welcome back, and hope you're enjoying my content so far. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.